I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. Queued up for the limited showcase today. To spend qualifier points, you opened a Tidebinder for 36 tickets and dropped. That is some Mangu finance. I probably should have done that too. I didn't realize it was for QPs today. Enjoy work, Magical. If you can. How does Tishana's Tidebinder work against Chalice? So the way it works against Chalice is if you cast something that will trigger the Chalice, you can stifle the Chalice and then render the Chalice textless as long as Tidebinder's on the field. It's actually, I had a Void Mirror out, and my Rhino's opponent had a suspended Crashing Footfalls. They waited for it to come off a suspend on like turn 4 or whatever, and they cast it. I said counter with Void Mirror, and they went Flash in Tidebinder, stifle the counter trigger, and then render your Void Mirror useless. And then they evoked the Fury and killed me. It was quite sad. It's also very good against Oblivion Stone, Karn the Great Creator, Engineered Explosives. The card's just insane. For Rhinos, I should say. It's also just good in like the non-Rhinos decks too. Cast Ragavan, so I can Archer. Yeah, it works very favorably for that Cascade player. Ragavan. I wonder if they have Subtlety. I don't think I'm going to play around Subtlety. I think I will simply just get got by Subtlety. I'm just going to main face this Orcish Bowmasters. And then if they do Subtlety me, I'll put it on the bottom. So I don't want them to hit it with Ragavan. I'd prefer it if they didn't have my Bowmaster. It sucks though, because I could have bolted this if I'd shocked in the Steam Vents. Although maybe they would have done something else if I'd shocked in the Steam Vents. I think making him spend 2 cards is still like not the worst exchange for me. Ooh, Krista stopping the Bean Pyramid. Slayer in Shambles. I wonder if they'll let me stifle that. Will they play around the Tidebinder? Survey says probably not. If they don't fetch, I'm just going to bolt this. Hey, soft. Completed the Pet Pyramid. Insane. Counterspell. I guess I'm going to flash in a no-value Snapcaster and just try to ambush Viper. Don't want to spend a removal spell on this. It's not the end of the world for me. It's another Counterspell. Wow. That's so aggressive to keep this Ragavan alive. See if it pans out for him. I think I'm just going Snap Bolt while they're tapped out. And Zap. Nothing much, C-Half. How you doing? Please don't Murktide me, I'll die. Ooh. Stifle Bobble Trigger. I do like that. I think I am going to stifle the Bobble Trigger. Preventing them from drawing a card seems reasonable. Stifle. Into a Spell Pierce. I think the Spell Pierce is going to be kind of dead. All these were good. My family showed up too late yesterday, so I didn't get the opportunity to stream. But I had a good time hanging out with the fam. Haven't seen him in a minute. My opponent put us like surprised Pikachu face in chat. Like Tidebinder. What the? Yeah, it's just a new capture card, same camera. What we got there? Not gonna EI yet. It's a lot of lands. I would love a flame at this point in the game. Stomp. Feels bad. Flame? Okay, chain considers together. That might have been the worst chain of considers. Chat's not showing above me. Well, that's weird. Wonder why that's happening. Fixed it. And by that I mean I didn't do anything. Nothing at all. Lrien? Alright, I'm gonna need to find something pretty good off the top. Maybe like Murktide? Flame. They found a Murktide. Can I find a Murktide? I wonder if I'm supposed to deal 5 damage to Murktide Regent here. So I could draw it into a lightning bolt. I think I am supposed to deal 5 damage to Murky. Tidebinder. Edge. I had another flame that I could have drawn into, or bolt. Killing this would have been better if I drew into Edict. Thanks, Huey. Pretty excited to have queued for Denver. Definitely the best part of the Apex trip. Aside from, you know, hanging out with my girlfriend or whatever. I guess that was fine too. You and me round 1. Yeah, Denver's modern. I'm just submitting like this. I don't even think Tidebinder's that good in this matchup. Girlfriends are temporary, Apex is forever. True. Think of the wins along the way. Yeah, PT and DT in shambles right now. Not as appreciated. So chat, here's the plan. Yeah, I'll be in Denver, for sure. Here's the plan, chat. I'm going to Denver in February. From Denver, I'm going to hang out with PT until the Hunter Burton Memorial Open the following month. Then I'm going from PT's place to Spike's place. And I'm going to spend the weekend at Spike's house. And then I'm going to play in the Hunter Burton Open. And then I'm going to come back to California. Those are the next events I'm traveling to. I didn't actually think I was going to go to Hunter Burton. But Spike was like, you'll come through. And I was like, okay. I mean, I guess. I can't say no to Spike. Spike. Oh yeah, Brutus. Bomble preordain. Yeah, now I'm a traveling paper spike grinder. I guess. Miss Mustache Dingo. Mustache Dingo is one of those things that should, like, never come back. But it will, I'm sure. Yep, you get the draw with Bobble. No Bowmaster from me. Cast Consider. But I don't want another Steam Vents. Even though that's my only other Steam Vents. My mana's kind of bad. Yeah, I have a lot of removals, so I don't think I need Stern Scolding. It's probably not like the worst card to have against them. Does counter, you know, Ledger Shredder if they're playing it, and Ragavan and the RC. It's not bad. I just don't think I need it because I'm full of Fatal Push and Lightning Bolts. No Archmage's Charm in this list. We're trying the Tidebinders and the Flame. Our set. Those are a couple of good draws. Did they whiff? I think they just whiffed. Yeah, Canard set. And Shelly looking castable? Actually, yes. But I think I'm bolting this Narset. I look like a fool now. A fool of a chatter. Grimdecker says you have a Minamo. That's for untapping the Sheoldred in the sideboard. No, I forgot to take it out. I forgot to take it out again. I did this last time. I played the ringless version. I was like, okay, Chad, don't let me forget to take out the Minamo. And then I once again forgot to take out the Minamo. You'd just be like the Grixis Triome instead, I think. I'm spending this other flame. I think so. Well, my hand got, like, kind of stacked pretty quickly. Seems like they have a lot of lands in their hand. Ugly Bowmaster. Spell Snare. Start with Consider. I don't really want another Watery Grave. I guess land's fine. I could also play Sheoldred with Counterspell back up here. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think they have Delirium, so they can just Unholy Heat this. Because they have instant Planeswalker, Artifact, Sorcery. Might just get yeeted, or Subtlety. If it's Subtlety, I think I'm going to Counterspell it. Then I have no answers to Murktide. Maybe I just let it go. They Subtlety it. Counterspell. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I want to fight the Counterspell fight because I'm very afraid of a Murktide right now. Let them cast EI. I should have left up double black. EI into EI. Their hand's probably purely reactive at this point. Four cards in hand, land drop. I'm still up on cards for now. Able. I don't think I can let them Fable. It's a lot of value. Also pretty surprised that Merc has been playing Fable. Not a bad set of draws here. Another Counterspell, Tidebinder, Fatal Push-Up. You're hitting Modern right now. Modern is in a weird spot right now. Because once again, there are a lot of really powerful cards from the new set. So the format's kind of getting warped really fast. You wish this kind of deck would be good? I don't think it's bad. As long as you can dodge the beam matchup. I think they have another Murktide. Modern Horizons 3 is coming out halfway into next year, I think. I'm inclined to say that they probably have a Subtlety as their last card. So I'm going to lead off with Shelly here. And they're going to Subtlety. I'm going to Tidebinder. And then Fatal Push it. No trigger into die. Okay. I think Modern Horizons 3 is going to have a lot of broken cards in it, for what it's worth. Modern Horizons 3 is probably just going to be cracked. That's my suspicion. Was I supposed to snap Lrien there? Not sure. I think holding up snap counterspell is probably better since I'm in a winning position. I don't have to do anything. Hollowed Fountain. Huh, I wonder what the white splash is for. Maybe they have Teferi. Teferi's probably not bad in the meta right now. I think I'm gonna snap Flame. Like set up the kill by making them draw 2 and then trying to bolt them or something. But I'm just gonna win via card advantage because I don't think they can ever really beat the Sheoldred if I just let it sit here. And just have like snap counterspell up too. I'll make them draw 2 in their upkeep or their draw step. How about that? There you go. I have 2 cards. Here, friend. I'm thankful for the cards that we drew along the way. This hand's probably bait. I'm keeping it. On the draw, I'm keeping it. Has a lot of good answers to their early plays, which is what I lost to game 1. I just like fell super far behind when they subtletied my Bowmaster. I think this hand's okay though. See if I can't consider into second land. I don't need this draw step stop anymore. I can just draw a second land, that's cool too. I think I'm just gonna get a tap land here. They're trying not to get stifled, which is like pretty funny. They're like, you won't stifle me today, dingo. Not happening. Yeah, we're gonna do a challenge with this deck. A variant of this deck. I'm not sure if it's gonna have Ring or not. I think Ring was pretty powerful though. More land drops would be great. Yeah, I'm not sure what build this deck I want to play. 4 charms. Archmage's charm is interesting. The challenge is in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We got a little bit of time. Any non-scam build. One goes tap land. My limitation in this game is definitely going to be on mana. And not cards. I'm going to flash in a Bowmaster at the end step here. I'm spending a counterspell, and that's probably not the worst for me. Pass the turn here. If they do nothing, I'll try to go Snap Consider. Maybe I should have just gone Snap Consider instead, but they might have counterspelled that too. They have Subtlety. That's going to be pretty annoying. Yeah, the ring is very powerful. Getting that 1-turn protection can make the difference a lot of the time. What are you exiling? Exiles a Ragavan. Casts a Ragavan. I'm gonna go Snap Consider. Yeah, keep the other Consider on top, because this is probably going to be a double spell type of a turn. Hopefully I hit land drop underneath it. That's kind of like a land drop. I'll take it. I'm gonna have a Tidebinder, Fatal Push plus Consider. Or Fatal Push plus Counterspell. Which is probably what we're gonna do this turn. They heat the snap. Not too sad about it. I feel like we're winning this game. As long as they can't, like, overwhelm us with multiple spells in a turn. But now we're starting to hit our land drops. So I think we're in an okay spot. Love to be able to Fatal Push that too. I don't think I want to stifle this Scalding Tarn. If they go to crack the fetch, it'll be fine. That I think I'm going to counter. Fable's like just annoying enough to make me want to counter it. They might have Counterspell of their own. Probably have Counterspell of their own. Yo, PR Fit, thank you for the Prime, and welcome back for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. There's another card on top. I have 1 card in hand. Fatal Push here. I stifle the Fable trigger. I think I'm just going to Bowmaster here, and I'll stifle Chapter 3 of the Fable. I can go land Murktide, that'd be great too. It's fine. Would be worse. Chooses not to use that chapter of the Fable. Going to attack with Snapcaster, I think. Mayhaps try to slam this Murktide? Because if they subtlety it, then I could stifle. They have counterspell, that's fine. I stifle the Fable. I think playing the Murktide's probably not the worst thing here. As long as they don't have another counterspell. Tishana is such a great card. Challenge is about 2 hours from now. How good of a card that is. Stifle your subtlety. Render it useless. Crazy. It doesn't even have flying anymore. I wonder if I double Sheoldred's Edict. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked with Snapcaster. That was a mistake. I forgot this was a 3-3. I was thinking it was a 3-2 for some reason. Well, I guess I'm gonna Edict then. Yeah, turn into a 3-3 elk on the stack. This was a bad attack. I will double Edict you. I have double Unholy Heat. Heat Bolt. Okay, they're out of resources, but so am I. I think I'm ahead on board, though. It was a good draw, too. Bobble. Is it a good one? Hope it's a flame. Flame would be sweet here. Bonk. Oh. Just a lovely Tidebinder. Just means that Ragavan can't hit me. Fine. Funny part about that is if they cast a spell, I can turn it into a 1-1. I'll pass the turn. I'll let this attack me, and then I can kill them next turn. I think holding on to the counterspell is going to be more important for something higher impact than a DRC. So if I count as DRC, they still have one card in hand. They might have like removal or subtlety. Counterspell Tidebinder, the best combo in Modern. It's up there. Seems pretty powerful. Turn your DRC into a 1-1 with no text. Yeah, Sonic has blessed us with some absolute bangers over the year. They had a Flusterstorm in their hand. Okay, keep on keeping on. That match took a while. Where did he go to game 3? A couple days ago. I don't know if that counts. Ooh, Casper pillows. Did some shopping for the wife, parents, and kid. Good deals. God, you didn't actually have to go outside. Online shopping in the year 2023. So convenient. Yeah, the only thing I went outside for was the capture card because I needed that like instantly. And Amazon was like, oh, can't get that to you for multiple days. And I'm like, as fun as it would be to be answered for multiple days, I forgot to take out the Minamo. That's the real answer. I guess I'll top that. Let's see if Darth cracks the expedition map now, or he waits. Should just crack it now. Because, oh lord, I'm stifling. Welcome to the Stifle format now, kiddo. Is this E-Tron? Oh, it's Dice Factory Tron. Interesting. There's you've been killing on the leaderboard, haven't you? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I saw your name like pretty high up there. Serum powder. Yep. Spike. Oh, we're a Stifle gamer now. Stifle. Hopefully I don't get combo killed this next turn. I'll have the flame down. Maybe it's just like a Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quite go like Karn Paradox Engine anytime soon. Mystic Forge. I gotta blow that up instantly. I think I'm gonna Edict this Cord Tapper even though it kind of does nothing. I still gotta put the 2 counters on the Cornucopia. Silence the top card, which is a Serum Powder. Bolt. Draw 2, blow up Mystic Forge, I think. That's a lot of lands. Maybe I was supposed to cut him off of mana and just blow up the Cornucopia, but the Mystic Forge is scary. Alright. Try not to die a lot. Saga. There's Paradox Engine. Into Mystic Forge. Into Core Tapper. Add more mana. Adds more mana. If I ever have to activate Mystic Forge, wondering. I guess I'm gonna bolt them in the face. They're probably gonna kill me here. Karn. Yeah, that does it. Because Karn gets the Aetherflux Reservoir, and then they chain off the top of their deck with the ring, and then they kill me. Okie Crumble to dust. Engineered Explosives is probably fine. I could see Shelly being good. Fatal Push, bad. Edict, probably not great either. Maybe I want like a single Chalice on 0. I don't think any of these cards are like particularly good. I could have Dress Down for the Construct tokens, or I could have Stern Scolding to try to counter Core Tapper. I'll try the 1 Chalice on 0. I didn't see what Spike's deck from earlier was. I could keep his hand based on like just the Chalice, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll keep this and put back a Murktide. It doesn't do anything for a couple turns. But it has some powerful cards in the matchup. Like, all of these are good in the matchup. I just need to hit land drops for him. Oh, lucky, lucky. The key also. Alright. Let's get Steam Vents. Lrien Revealed was a pretty good pickup too. Second expedition map is fine. Should probably crack one now. Before I can stifle them. I wonder how much Stifle gets, like how much worse Stifle gets once people start playing around it. That'd be interesting to see, right? It's like still nobody's really playing around it yet. Yo, Labyrinto, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I appreciate it. Land? There's the land. I wonder if I was supposed to Tidebinder or Saga Chapter 2. Unsure. Lauren, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. Thanks for the continued support. Hi. Last Zone, Core Tapper, Serum Powder. 2 more Sagas. Alright, I just gotta beat some Construct tokens. I did fix my cam. Yeah, breakable. It is fixed. Needling Engineered Explosives. Inventor's Fair, I think, was a new pickup. Yeah, Hands Blast Zone, Core Tapper. Play 6/6 Murktide. I think I probably do that. We want Anzid. So it turns out, Frank, I am actually going to Hunter Burton, after all. Thanks to Spike. That's in March. Yep, Serum Powder. I should get a Spike emote. It'd be pretty fitting. I really wanted to Tidebind or something, and then like 2-mode Flame. I don't think I'm gonna get that luxury though. Kind of tragic. I guess I could have stifled the Inventor's Fair. You're gonna walk up and say what's up like we know each other. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Like, who are you? You're like, you don't remember me? We've been best buds for a long time now. I don't think I block. I think I just go to 1 here. Or I could flash and Snappy. I'm gonna go to 1. Coach, you think of the tier 1 in the 15 months? Appreciate it. Welcome back. Karn's gotta go. Imagine this is getting a Urza Saga. Five damage, destroy target artifact. Well, I want to draw 2. Draw 2, pop here. That's probably better, right? Being at 1 is not exactly the most comfortable life total. Would not be sad to find like a Sheoldred here. Or I guess some more unfetchable fetch lands. Ballista X1. A lot of lightning bolts. If they have a Bliss in the main deck, they got me. I got nothing against it. The One Ring. A One Ring plus make tokens, they can. We're in trouble. It's looking a little doomed. It's because they're at such a high life total. I can't fetch a second red source. Flame's gonna have to carry a lot of weight. Or Tapper. Maybe I should blow up the core tapper and the key. They can get another key anyways. I think I'm just dead. I just have to figure out how to navigate it. I actually needed more Tidebinders in this matchup. Speaking of Tidebinders and Merfolk, Nikachu. Yo, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful fish-filled stream, excuse me. Thank you so much. And Drizzle, thank you for the Prime. Welcome back for the 5 months. Appreciate that too. It's kind of like Grixis fish, if you think about it. What is Snapcaster Mage but a fish? Draws infinite cards. From core tap here. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Core tapper will not kill me. Yet. It'll probably indirectly kill me though. Chalice is so late. Bowmaster's good though. Alright. Time to bow. If I kill this Bowmaster, I die in real life. Zeriak, thanks for the 21 months. I have to be dead though. Tarn. Reservoir. You got it. You got it, you got it. GG's, Darth. Spike. For lethal. Counterspell, Consider, and Stern Scolding are your 3 cards from the Monty Hall Roulette. I'm going to pick one of them, and you're going to guess which one I picked. Then I'll give you the opportunity to swap or keep, depending on what's your name. Okay. I picked my 1 card. These are the 2 I didn't pick. This is the one I did pick. Go ahead and guess. Now. Counterspell, easy. I'm going to show you a Consider. I didn't pick Consider. Now, would you like to keep or would you like to swap? Swap to this one or keep the one that I picked. Keep for sure. Well, you guessed right, because I had a Stern Scolding in my hand, and I did pick the Counterspell indeed. Smoke. You're getting a sub. Give me 1 second to gift you that sub. Oh, 7? You already thought you were going to lose? You're like, alright. There you go. I'm going to bolt this Ragavan. Tank, bolt the Ragavan. Sorry, opponent. I didn't mean it. I had Monty Hall to do. There's nothing on 2. Hey, Dingo, how he uses the Karn -2 if you already have a counter and ability from Karn with the Tidebinder. So Tidebinder only copies that specific, like, one that you stifle to begin with. It doesn't counter additional versions of the card. Also, it goes away as soon as it leaves the field. So they kill that one Tidebinder and then... But it doesn't do it for all copies of Karn. It's just that one copy. This hand's kind of coming together. Maybe a little Snap Consider. Remand. So they played Ragavan, Remand, Fire Ice. My opponent's a Chad. The only person left still playing Remand. Looks like they might be playing 4 copies. Based on the sheer amount of remands. Sad that the only Flanders link doesn't work anymore, Zeriak. Ratu? Ooh, Tidebinder. I wonder if this opponent will play around Tidebinder. Probably not. Stifle your fetch. Reprieve might as well be remand. I haven't seen a blue deck play actual factual remand in a long time, though. Subtlety, Pitch, Days Undoing. Looks like they're on some sort of Narset blue-red brew. Control brew. Fevered Visions deck. I don't think I played with that card since it was in Standard. The fact that this Stifle made them, like, discard 2 cards, I feel like that's very good for me. Very, very good for me. I will once again try to flash in the Snapcaster Mage. Draw 2. It's man with a Force Negation. I think I'm going to fight over this Force Negation. So if they want to fight back and they tap out, pretty happy about that. Honk. 8/8. 8/8 instantly resolved. I don't know what they have in hand. Introduction. Oh, concedes. Fair enough. I think last time I just got Shelly for Fatal Push, and that was it. When I played like the blue-red matchup. I think that's all I want to do. Does Creativity still play Remand? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, Reprieve, rather. I'm kind of interested to try just a straight blue-red version of this list, cutting the Sheoldreds and the Bowmasters and the Fatal Pushes and just playing like more, maybe like Ragamons or something. If you have time before the challenge starts, I'll fire that up too. Cutting the good cards, yeah, cutting the best card in the format, Bowmaster. One of the best cards in the format anyways. Bowmaster's just crazy good. Blue black splashing only flame. It might be better. Push has been kind of underperforming. It's really just the Bowmasters that have been the main reason for the black splash. I guess like Sheoldred's been good too. But Bowmaster's just too good. There's a ban announcement on the 5th. That I don't know. Unsure. Next ban announcement's coming soon. Addressing scam. They're probably gonna ban Discover and Pioneer. But who knows? Pioneer RC's on the 9th. Yeah, I'll be filing for unemployment. I'm getting my benefits, don't you worry. It's not good. 2 glass cannon. Did do really well in the showcase, so I guess people weren't ready for it though. I want to flash in a Snappy. Pretty sure it's Pioneer. Or sorry, Standard. It's Standard after this Modern season's over. I think you can say it changed Modern a decent amount. It made people actually like respect Stifle, which is something you didn't have to do before, really. Sad watching Frank Carson trying to justify scam. I didn't read that article, but I think he just puts out data. I don't know if he actually like made an argument for keeping scam around, but he does seem to think like the modern metagame overall is pretty balanced. Frank Karsten, who's that? A social scientist? Because I've had Twitch chatters explain to me how the metagame is very healthy based on the numbers, some real data hounds, if you will. And it's actually balanced because most of the format isn't scam. He says scam was fine, just play hardened skills. Also, it's weird that scam top 8 so much. Must be player skill. I think, I don't know. Scam's obviously really good, right? But I think that there's a lot of diversity and there are ways of beating scam. But it's not easy. Because just like with a lot of the good decks in the format, No deck's beating Scam's Nut Draw. But same goes with like Rhinos. You're not beating the Rhinos Nut Draw, really. Best Spell Pierce. It's very hard to beat like Scales' Nut Draw. I don't know. I think a lot of the decks in the format have that same issue where it's just like they do their thing, they could just win. Not much you can do about it. I don't think Tidebinder really lowered Scam's representation. While Tidebinder's like fine against Scam, I think Tidebinder's really good against a lot of other decks. I have to sit down and read the article sometime soon. I wanted to, I just never got around to it. Unfortunately. Stifle. No text, Narset. Oh, I did not want to keep that on top. I misclicked. 7 mana 3/3 coming to me. I love you, 7 mana 3/3. Okay. Play it, then cast your spells to get bigger. That's not how it works. Has to actively leave your graveyard, which is not happening with Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void is a replacement effect. It never actually hits your graveyard. So it doesn't grow. Stifle. Concedes to the Stifle. Good. Just play Scales. The thing about the just play Scales argument is that Scales has such a bad Yawgmoth matchup. I got the pleasure of playing that matchup in the Invitational, and it was not close. Yeah, Scales can't really beat Amulet either. Do we want a Scales meta? I think Scales is like a fairly healthy deck for the meta. It's intricate, it rewards type play. It's not really OP. I think Scales would be a good top deck to have. Excuse me, is this a Rot Priest? Think about the dice inflation. Yeah, you're right. The world will run out of dice. I think Murktide's a healthy top deck as well. And so is Yogg. Yogg's a healthy top deck as long as they don't ban Fury. If they ban Fury, oh boy. Yogg will be the best of the best. Scam's really the only thing keeping Yogg in check. I guess Rhinos are keeping Yogg in check as well. You're unretiring Devoted Druids. I missed Devoted Druid also. Beans can check Yogg. I actually think that Yogg does okay against the Bean deck. But I mean, it can be tough for Yogg if they just like snowball out of control early on. You don't have a Bowmaster or anything to keep it in check. Yeah, Ponder might actually be stronger than Brainstorm in a Bowmaster world. Crazy to think about. Copium? That's not Copium. Is it Copium? I don't know. I mean, Brainstorm's not Recall. I wish Brainstorm was Recall. I don't know if I was supposed to spend Counterspell there, or if I was just supposed to, like, Edict them. I think the Edict is going to be better the longer the game goes, though. I feel like if you take 3 off of a Bowmaster in Modern, you might as well just lose. Might as well just die. Guess Beans is different, though. But if you're a blue-red deck and you take 3 pings off a Bowmaster, time to die. Maybe we'll get a sorcery speed Brainstorm. That'd be kind of cool. Tidebinder good against Scam? It's okay. Playable. We have Brainstone. True. Well, when you put it that way. I'm valuing this Edict pretty highly because Edict is a clean answer to Ink Moth without me needing to target it, so their hexproof and protection spells don't work as well. So I'm going to try to keep this Edict in my hand for as long as possible. I feel like even if the Discover stuff isn't good in Pioneer, it still might get the X just because of how, like, uninteractable it is. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a 1-card combo, and that's, like, an issue. Yeah, like, decks like Lotus Field, right? Just can't beat it. Or Lotus Combo, I should say. Just, like, can't really beat it. Like, has 2 bad matchups, Phoenix and Blue-White Control. Then you play 4 Thought Distortion. I've heard that Phoenix is a bad matchup for it. And Blue-White makes sense, too. I don't really feel like I won this game. I feel like my opponent just lost this game. Like, at deck selection. Now, we had turkey and steak last night. As well as, like, you know, the staple side dishes. stuffing, mashed potatoes. We're talking about what's for chat's dinner. Yeah, it's Grixis Wizards / Stifle. No, my family didn't make mac and cheese, and it kind of upset me as well. Sister makes the best mac and cheese. Honestly, I had a lot of good mac and cheese recipes that I could have made had I not like come home yesterday. Or not yesterday, like 2 days ago. I was busy like unpacking. You'd boycott without mac and cheese. Alright, infect. Infect. Feels like our matchup against infect just gets better post board. The cut some of the clunkier cards. I think Tidebinder, Flame, Bowmaster, Counterspell, Edict, Snappy. I'm gonna do that. How's the Amulet Coffers Tron matchup? I beat Amulet somehow last time I played this, but probably not good. Is the new V-Click? Kinda. Isn't V-Click legendary? So you're allergic to pecans, and my mom makes a portion of the sweet potato casserole with no pecans for me. Someone at my side, so I decided to eat half the pumpkin pie as revenge. Somebody ate your side. Okay, I understand now. That sucks. You should have eaten the pecan portion to protest. Protest from the hospital. Turn 1 preordain. Not a Rob Priest. What kind of infect player are you, not having Rob Priest on 1? Challenge is about an hour and 8 minutes. Your opponent built their deck like it's Legacy Infect, but it doesn't really work in Modern. Turns out Force of Will is a hell of a lot better than Force of Negation when you're trying to kill your opponent on your turn. This is just like Legacy Infect. Oh yeah, Legolas Quick Reflexes or whatever that card's called. Kind of a neat one. Is that card made Infect good in Legacy? Infect hasn't been good in Legacy for a minute, though. Really, ever since Bowmaster got printed. Still sucks. That sounds about right. F's Protection. I don't even think that'd be good in Modern. Would it? Chat with Teferi's Protection be good in Modern. I like 3 mana for protection spells, just too much. Especially since there's not like very many sweepers in Modern. It's mostly just targeted removal outside of Fury. I don't think it would be good. Or Machamp would probably be pretty good. I mean, it's just silence, right? There's a Doctor Who protection spell. Unfamiliar. I didn't look at any of the Doctor Who spoilers. Candlehaven. I don't think MTG Bot ever got updated with the Doctor Who cards. Unfortunately. It's possible I'm supposed to just kill the Rot Priest instead. The last thing we want is for Will to be happy. Can't afford it. Not in the budget. Oh, that's tough. I'm at 7. I'm dead to 3 spells targeting their creature. I don't feel like I'm in a very good spot. The turn 2 Rot Priest followed by Protection has been very, very good this game. I think my plan's got to be Flash and Snappy, try to block the Rot Priest, and then Fatal Push this later. I guess if they start pumping it, then I'll do it in response. Throw this in front of here. Target Fatal Push. Okay. Pump it with Pendlehaven. I go to 1. I'm going to go to essentially 1. Well, if I target it, then I'm taking the damage anyways, and if they have a protection spell, I lose. So I think not targeting it was probably correct. I need to do a Flusterstorm. Well, if they have anything, I lose, right? Like, I'd be dead to that Flusterstorm. I don't think that does anything for me. Second Ink Moth. If I stifle this, they just animate it again. Not very helpful. This doesn't turn off the ability unless it's a creature, and it's not a creature when they're activating it, it's still land. I'm dead. Do I want Crumble? Maybe I do want Crumble. Maybe take these Spell Pierces back too. That seems okay. Playable anyways. Possible Tidebinder doesn't do enough. But it is very good against Rot Priest. And stifling a Inkmoth might be like good enough to buy me a turn. If they're on low mana. I agree, it doesn't do a lot. It does something. And stifling fetches is still kind of relevant. Ignoble Hierarch. Yep. Just make it Stone Rain. Yeah, it's gonna win the game now. May I Archer? I may not Archer. I don't know if we have this game won. And doesn't do a lot right now. I mean, if they have no infect creatures, then we're chilling for a little bit. Definitely gonna draw to it end step. Yeah, you can dress down and remove Hexproof, but it gives a +2/+2, so it wouldn't have killed the Ignoble anyways. The +2/+2 stays, but the Hexproof would have gone away. Would like to draw 2. They might like Spell Pierce this or Flusterstorm it. Yep, you can Spell Pierce me. Hey, 1/9. That land is not great. I think it's like Zelda Lo-Fi. Should say at the top. It was Zelda and Chill from... That was the Lost Woods. Zelda and Chill. Or Mod's Crypt. I think I'm going to hardcast this Lrien, just while they have no Infectors. Probably not completely unreasonable. They Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce. Fine. Force Negation, also fine. It's gotta not die to 2 Ignoble Hierarchs. Or sorry, Noble Hierarchs. Whoosh. I'll take 1 poison. I mean, I have 0 poison right now. I want to fight over this, it's not that big of a deal. I might pop this Tormod's Crypt now. Deny me from Murktide. Never mind. I also don't really want to spend this dress down until I absolutely have to. Because as soon as I play the dress down, then they get to crack the Waterlogged Grove and not have to get something pinged. Yeah, Infect in 2023. They have identified their way of winning this game is through damage. Do the Fatal Push too. Which is like pretty lucky. I had Saving Crypt for next game. That was the last card in hand was Preordain. Depending on what I draw, I'm probably not casting this Lrien. I can hold up Fatal Push plus something else. It's probably way better. Also not sure if I'm supposed to attack with this Bowmaster. I guess it does force a jump block. Kept 1 top, 1 bottom. See if this Tidebinder is good at all. I'm gonna guess it's probably not gonna be good at all. think I'm still gonna flash it in though, just as a threat, and then attack with everything. And they're gonna take 6, and then they have to go block, and then they'll have no creatures. Clock diff, yeah, the clock diff is kind of crazy. I was gonna say this match feels like it's taking a while. That explains it. Crumble to dust. Tidebinder winning the game. Called it. 3-2. Attack. Oh, they just died because they cracked the Tormod script right there. And they grew my Murktide. Okay. Super prediction. Sounds pretty good. We're gonna play some variation in this deck in the challenge. Probably the ring version. Although I don't hate the version without the ring either. I think both of them have their upsides. Either Scales or Amulet. I think I'd rather see Scales at the other end of the table. The less stuff they play, the more I think it's probably Amulet. I think I'm gonna fetch Shock for this Fatal Push. Surprise, surprise. It's Amulet. What's up, Bunny? I almost want to like main phase pop this Amulet. Probably not correct though. Yeah, I don't know what this Amulet draw is. It seems very, very weak. Amulet has remained tier 1. Drawing land be pretty sweet. I could like blow up Amulet plus play Murktide. Huh. That's pretty good. This Stifle card is so insane against Amulet. I get the blank Amulet. Or Ring. If I'm probably just gonna spell Pierce Ring. Gizzards. Grixis Wizards. Yeah, they played a Naked Grazer. Ounced Otawara. Would Dredgewine be good? I need to test it still. My inclination is probably not. That wouldn't hurt to test it. I think I'm gonna pop the Amulet and draw 2. Even though the Amulet doesn't do anything right now. If they ever find Dismember, I want to be able to kill the Amulet for good. Having another flame up here is pretty sweet too. I haven't actually played with the ancient one yet. Also on my long list of things to be disappointed by. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Ancient one also seems sweet in standard because you can go turn 2 ancient one into turn 3 Obnixilus, sacking the ancient one, and then you can ult it immediately. I don't know if that's good, but it's sweet. That's a sequence I want to do in standard. Chat, can you spot lethal? You draw to 5 damage. The age-old question, is Crumble to Dust actually good against Amulet? I always want to say no. It's very slow, but I probably still bring it in. Bowmasters also not great. Dresstown's obviously insane. Chalice is good as like a one of, because I can put it on 0 and then stop packed. Bowmasters are a little anemic. I can probably trim on Bowmasters. I don't think I want Shelly either. Yeah, 2 Flame Blitz is probably like far too many Flame Blitz now. Edicts are easier to cast because you have 4 basic islands since you're a counterspell deck. I don't know if I want Scolding or Spell Pierce. I guess on the draw I'm supposed to take Scolding, and then on the play I take Spell Pierce. And it's slow, but it's good. One thing you'll give Wizards credit for with the Discover mechanic is that it's an ETB trigger, not a cast trigger. That's actually why it's like more broken than Cascade. It's because you can just keep cloning it and just getting the ETB triggers over and over. So in a way, that's actually what makes it more broken than Cascade. Without the ETB, it would just be Cascade. And then Cascade in Pioneer would not be that good, I don't think. If you put Bloodbraid Elf in Pioneer, is it good, chat? It's probably good, but I don't know if it's like... There's no combos with it, right? I'll just pass. Bloodbraid Elf and the Elvish Mystic. Would you rather play Bloodbraid Elf and Pioneer or Sheoldred? Sheoldred. But yeah, Bloodbraid Elf and the Elvish Mystic sounds hilarious. But if you hit like Bloodbraid Elf into... Oh, what's the thing that gives... What are the broken 3-drops? Stormseeker? Like Bloodbraid Elf and the Stormseeker is probably great, right? Soul-type beans when? What does that mean? What is soul-type beans? Honk. That's art. Assiger and Bring Delight? That sounds like 5-color beans. Simic Growth Chamber, Titan. Banger of a song. Ooh, Dress Down. They have 4 mana, 5 with land drop. Ring. Okay. Stifle. They do get to draw 1 card out of it still. Logjam's working on my screen. It might just be like Stream Elements not working. Yep, you get 1 card, but only 1. I think I'd rather stifle the protection and try to kill them. I think I'm going to cycle Lrien also. Homie absolutely spitting right now. Can I go Dress Down plus Murktide plus Flame? No. But I can go Flame plus Dress Down. Probably kill the ring, right? Kill the ring, draw 2. I guess it depends on what I draw off the Dress Down. Because the ring lost Indestructible because of the Tidebinder. So this actually gives us like a viable way of blowing it up. Pretty sweet. They're not playing Titan this turn. They pimped their deck with textless cards. That's right. They did. I see Devil, thank you for the prime in the 9 months. Appreciate it. Eee. 5 damage, draw cards. Sure. A little bit surprised they didn't play Titan this turn. And I get that excited when you resub. That's because you're an Amulet Titan player. I know where I stand. Tidebinder's so sick against Amulet. Peppy sit, I know where you are. Titan? Alright, little 4-1. 1 person voted no. Chat, what the hell is this? You're gonna tell me 99% of you are believers and 1 person was like, nah. Thirsty was like, nah. Oh my god. Alright, let me pay out the believers. Sorry, Thirsty. Minus 500.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.